Well, g'day and welcome back to another Lifestyle Pioneers episode. Before we dive into this week's episode, though, we just want to make a quick announcement.
The month of October is Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month, and so to help bring awareness, we are going to donate 10% of the revenue from our entire YouTube channel towards Red Nose, because they do such an amazing job helping Aussie families get through this incredible period of grief that is just unimaginable to describe.
The Red Nose charity is a well-known charity in Australia. Many of you have probably heard of them before. Look, they're doing some incredible work. We even were blown away when we started to do our research for this video and what we wanted to do to be able to contribute to this awareness month. That it's just astounding statistics that 9 children in Australia die every single day. Suddenly and unexpectedly. So that's over 3,000 babies, preschoolers and toddlers every single year, which is double the national road toll. So it is still a huge issue. These guys could do with all the help they can get. So there's 2 different ways you can contribute to the cause. One is we'll leave a link in the description below this video that'll take you straight through to their website where you can make a contribution. But the other thing that we're going to be doing, like Liz said, is we're going to be contributing, or we're going to be donating, I should say, 10% of all of our YouTube revenue from the month of October is going to go directly to them. So all you have to do really is just watch the ads. The more you watch the ads, the more revenue the channel will generate, and the more that we will be able to donate. So that includes this video and any previous videos that we've released. So if you haven't watched all of our back catalogue of videos, which is slowly building up, go back and watch those as well, and that will contribute to the donations for this month. That's about it, I think. That's a wrap. Stick around. Here comes the next episode. It's our final in the Outback, South Australia. Enjoy the episode, guys, and thanks in advance for your help with the cause.
Thank you.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since '99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my
Back on the road this morning. Good little bush camp last night on Cadelga Ruins station. We just sort of snuck up a little dry creek bed a few hundred metres off the road. So we've got a couple hundred k's. Oh, this is a big hole. Hang on. So we've got a couple hundred k's to go to Birdsville this morning, or today. I think we'll make that. It's about what we did yesterday, and we left a lot later, but we'll see how we go. Boy and Bear is the CD today, so we're going to flog that album to death today. For those that are playing along with the music game, yesterday was Florence and the Machine. Today is a bit of Boy and Bear. Strap in, settle in. We're just going to cruise along, see what the landscape does this morning. We're back into the sort of Gibber desert country. There's a little mountain range off to the east. The track, well, if you can't tell, she's pretty rocky and bumpy. So I think it's going to be pretty slow going. But yeah, we're going to settle in, listen to some tunes, enjoy the drive.
And today we're having a lunch stop. We've got bacon and eggs because we're running low on lunch supplies. So that'll be nice though. We've got bacon and eggs on the side of the road somewhere for lunch.
I got a bit of smoked salmon too. Hot tip, I know smoked salmon's a bit luxury. I don't eat it very often, but I love the stuff. Liz doesn't really like it, but I love the stuff. And it packs really well in the fridge because obviously it's very flat in the packaging it comes in, and it lasts ages. Yeah, it's good gear. I love it.
It's not hard for Simon to polish off a packet of smoked salmon, is it, Dale? It's like a bit of a luxury for you.
I didn't realise how big a packet it was either when I bought it, so I've been loading up when I've been eating it. I've been having little smoked salmon snacks, like little crackers and with a bit of mustard, and I love the stuff. And then after that, it's our seafood will consist of tinned tuna. So if you're driving one of these outback roads and you see one of those red flags, or sometimes on the more major roads there's 2 flags, one either side, and you're wondering what they are, they're a hazard. Slow down. It's often a big rock or a big washaway, or the road's been diverted or something like that. So seriously slow down when you see one of them, because yeah, it often means you've got to be going 10 or 20k an hour. And just be careful, because sometimes they've fallen over. So if you see something red that's not a flag but it's on the ground in the distance, it's probably a flag that was standing up and fell over. That caught us out yesterday, but luckily we weren't going too quick. But yeah, it could easily catch you out. Massive washout, had to lock up the brakes and thinking, where's the bloody flag? Where's the warning for that one? And we go about 50 metres, bloody red flags in the middle of the road up here. Obviously been blown away or knocked out. Now a good Samaritan like me is going to pull over and stick that flag back near the rut. So save someone else doing some damage.
Show the people how to be good Samaritan.
Flag's clearly not going to work if it's past the obstacle and in the middle of the track. The ground's rock hard, but a couple of rocks around the bottom of it hold it up in the breeze. So that's about, I don't know, 40 metres or 50 metres before the obstacle going that way. I'll run down and put this one about the same distance past it the other way for people coming the other direction. Some nice wildflowers out here too. Come across these ruins, which are the Cadelga Ruins according to the map. I don't know much about them, but it's going to be our little lunch stop, I think. It's not a bad little spot to stop. There's actually water in the creek, which is not far from here. I don't know if that's permanent or not, I doubt it. Pretty interesting ruins though, limestone blocks in a pretty sorry state. Sad to see, there's a fair bit of graffiti as well. There's a cool old car over the back, but yeah, I'd say it was the old station homestead or something like that. I think this is going to be a bit of a fun to explore. The kids are going to have a ball exploring around the old ruins. Yeah, this is cool. Look at that old fireplace. I love walking through these old ruins and buildings and trying to figure out which room was which and what they used everything for. There's a main building, there's a couple of outbuildings that might have been storage, or I don't know, like maybe sheds, like what we use sheds for now, or servants' quarters maybe, I don't know. Look at that. Hey? Now they start calling us gourmet in the bush. Gourmet in the outback.
No, that's mine.
Lettuce, what do you call that stuff? Spinach.
Oh, so good.
Spinach, that's the last of the spinach.
How good is this? We haven't been to a supermarket now for over 3 weeks. It's been nearly 4 weeks. We're doing so well with food, so we've learned a lot. What works, what doesn't. We'll be sharing that with you, but yeah.
Just over the years too, like we've learnt.
We might do a Liz version of Simon Says and give you tips on what food we're taking. And to be honest, we've still probably good for another week without going to the shops. So we've easily shopped for a month for the 4 of us, and we're not eating rubbish, put it that way. All right, I'm going to rip into this.
Yeah.
What are you paying for this in a
I
restaurant?
opened my wrap to cool it down.
Oh.
Don't touch. I didn't feel that. And I touched.
You've still got one more serve of smoked salmon too.
Oh, it's so good. Oh. Mm.
I love where we are. Just having smoked salmon, bacon, and egg wraps.
What's that mayo called again?
Kewpie mayo.
Oh,
The
Kewpie.
Japanese
Kewpie mayo. I
Where
thought
is
it was.
that?
I didn't know what all the fuss was about, and then we bought some, and I don't know if I can go back. Mm. Queensland.
Queensland.
Wow. We just crossed into Queensland. That's the end of our South Australia trip for a while. Be a long while, I think, if plans go according to plan. If things go according to plan, it'll be a while before we're back in South Australia. But we will be back, and we've had a ball. It's been good. Not long after Cadelga Ruins, which was awesome. Good little lunch stop.
Yeah, perfect spot to get some cinematography practice in.
Yeah, so we had a bit of fun there, playing around with the cameras, taking some photos and some footage. Hopefully that comes out well and looks good, and we don't bore you too much with it because we got a fair bit. Just a second, James. I was trying to get anything filmed. Hopefully you guys can hear what we're saying. So anyway, into Queensland. Roads improved a bit.
A bit, significantly.
Well, yeah, we're cruising at 80 k's an hour. So the last, I don't know, that last 80 k's took us over 2 hours, but
rough as guts.
we'll head up here for a bit, then we're going to hit a T intersection, hook it left, and start heading towards Birdsville. I hope you enjoyed our little taste of the South Australian Outback and everything we got to explore there. That was and southern South Australia too, like all the way from Mount Gambier up.
Yeah, Limestone Coast. That was cool.
Limestone Coast, yeah, Robe and Beachport and everywhere. For now, more dust, more dirt, more gravel. Punch out some K's.
Get to Birdsville.
And keep listening to Boy and Bear. We haven't switched the albums yet.
Still listening. Still listening.
Yeah, it gets paused a lot. A thousand flies in my face doesn't annoy me if I'm outside, but one fly that's just getting in there and just for like half an hour it's just been pestering me. I'm better than a fly. I can do this. I can beat this. I don't get it. Where's it gone now?
Now that I'm filming.
Just waiting to sneak up. There's this. Sealed road. Tar road. Bloody beautiful. Phone service. The phones are starting to ding.
Oh, look at it go.
Ding, ding, ding. Phone dinger means phone service is back. Got him! Got him out. Silly little bugger went up to the top of the window and put the window down and out he goes. He can walk the rest of the way.
Yep.
Oh, we must be not far from Birdsville now. The road's sealed, which is nice. It's just like smooth. So smooth. We've been on the dirt since Wilpena. I'm keen to do some sums on how much dirt we've done, but it's got to be a few Ks, I'd say. Be over 1,000, I think, of dirt since Wilpena. Broken the caravan in, and broken bits of it. Nothing serious. Actually, now we've ironed out a few things. It's really surprising me how little there is when we pull up. That's
Yeah.
like we've sort of dialed everything in. I think we've ironed out all the bugs, tightened up everything that tends to loosen up.
And just fine-tuned our system for packing up as well, where the best place to put things is, and yeah, made a few mistakes. Some things have gone wrong. We've learnt.
Yeah, you get into a bit of a habit, you get into the swing of things. I don't know, it becomes a bit of routine. Then it's funny when we stay somewhere for like 4 days, when we were leaving in Aminka, I sort of had to really think about everything a bit more again, because yeah, you haven't done it for so long. But anyway. Past the Birdsville racetrack on the way to town, the iconic or famous Birdsville races obviously held there. So we're just going to go in and have a bit of a squiz around town, have a bit of a sticky beak, see what's here, and then I think we're going to set up camp in the town common, which is a free camp here. And then I think we're going to hang out here for a few days, eh? We're just about to cross the Diamantina River. So we'll go into town and have a quick look around, see what's here. Pretty keen for a schooner, just quietly. I don't know, hopefully the bakery's open too. We haven't had fresh bread or anything. Look, might try the infamous camel pie. Is it infamous or famous? I don't know.
Famous.
This is bucket list for me, getting to Birdsville. I was meant to be here a couple of years ago. The Air Creek was flooding, we couldn't get here, so pumped to be here. Pretty keen to just settle in and get under the skin a bit of Birdsville, eh?
Check in with the locals, see what's what.
Schooner?
You only live once, Dale.
Schooner? I don't know. We're in Queensland, aren't we? I'm pretty sure they do schooners here. Go up on looking around town, really. Who wants to look around town? You have plenty of time for that later. I needed a schooner. It's been a while since I had a schooner. I was hoping to get one at the Inaminka Hotel, and didn't have any taps running, so it's never tasted better either. So it's pretty busy in the main bar here. They've got a lot of tours coming through, and a lot of people are out exploring the Simpson Desert and use Birdsville as a bit of a base for that. So it's good to see that these small outback towns getting supported. I think we're just going to settle in here, have a beer, then we might go set up camp, find somewhere to have camp, and call it a day. And then tomorrow, we will explore town, have a bit of a look around. There's word there's a bakery in town. The Birdsville bakery is pretty famous. There's word they sell some pretty mean pies, and they do have a barista on site, darling. There could be real coffee. So actually, that's one thing we might do before we go to camp, is get some milk. We might go to the general store or the roadhouse and get some real milk, because that's something we've been really missing. We're like potty cars, we love our milk. And the powdered milk's got us through, but it's not cutting it anymore. Righto, we'll have a beer and we'll see you guys a bit later. Back up everything in the vehicle.
Did you lock it?
I locked it. No, you'd already locked it. You left the stairs down, I'll put them up. But everything inside's sweet.
I didn't lock. I don't remember locking it, but I did everything inside.
Well, the door's shut for now. Dude. Oh, there's a fly on the lens. Get off. How to put your wife in a good mood. Put the camera on her and she can't be cranky then.
Stop it. Just trying to parent here at the pub, and it's not going well.